Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great Monday. Yay, it's Monday again. And today I am working on Autumn Quakers, as you can see, which is designed by Karen Kluba from Rosewood Manor. And we are working in this little corner. We're trying to finish this. The mouse, my pocket, and Molly, we're trying to finish this part right here. It's been a hot moment. Oh, jeez. Let me get rid of that. Put it over there. So what is everybody up to today? You got to go to work, or are you at home all the time? Or are you working on your stitching while the hubby or significant other is someplace else? I know. You got to pick your moments, don't you, ladies? And gentlemen. Sorry, didn't mean to leave anybody out. Oh, I'm trying to find my red here. I am not using the called for colors. I picked my own colors for this. Let me look here. I don't know if it was Weeks Dye Works it called for, or just... Oh, well, actually there was a thread pack that went with this, and it was Valdani threads that was in the thread pack, but I opted not to get that because I never stitched with that. What is the problem here? Good gravy. Good gravy. We're having a heck of a start, ain't we? And of course I didn't cut a very big piece. There's just a few of these. So, yeah. I worked a little bit on this yesterday, and I worked a little bit on my new ornament yesterday. But my eyes were getting tired, so I just kind of sat there, and I had my, what is wrong with this? Oh, that won't work. Seriously. I had my book that I got from the library. I finished it. I listened to it most of the day, because once I start on one of those, I just got to finish it to the end. That's just the way I am. So I finished one. Now I have to go back to the library and see if I can find the next one in that series of where they went. From there, which is always a fun thing. Oh, come on. Right side up would be good. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I'm liking my new little ornament. Liking stitching on it. I just got a little bit done. It goes a little slow because of that fabric. It would have been nice if it had been in 14 count, but it was 16. So, hey. It is what it is, what it is. And where are you going, Missy B? I've never known her to go anywhere while I'm trying to video. Maybe she's going to get a drink of water. I made beef and noodles yesterday. That consumed most of the day. Yeah, I made them the hard way, but I didn't make the noodles. When I say the hard way, I had to fix the beef on the stove, because I got, what do you call it? Stew meat instead of a roast. I had some stew meat, so I just added to it and made it that way. And it turned out really good. So I had that twice yesterday. What can I say? Is that all going to end up the same? So I just stitched and listened and didn't do much else. And I watched a little floss tube here and there, or not floss tube, but YouTube. What are you doing? It's absolutely freezing out there. It's like 9 degrees this morning. Guess she was getting a drink. She's coming weird in her old age. Well, that's kind of the end of that one. Gotta go right here. There's one of these here. But, yeah, I was gonna look up the thread, sorry. It says Valdani, so that's the only other thing. And whatever the color was, I just made up my own color. As you can see, I did it one other time, and those colors didn't turn out, so if it has a little check mark beside it, that's what I've been using, or if it's separate number. Yeah, that's all I got. I just picked my own colors and went for it. But I do that, especially if it calls for something off the wall, you know, like silk. I don't know what Valdani is. Is that pearl cotton? I have no idea, but I wasn't buying it. Just was not buying it. I figured that I could just use what do you call it? DMC just as fine. And I got all this black work done through here yesterday and got this little part done. So we're getting there. We're getting around the corner. It's another, what do you call it? Third of a page, if you will. So it's not too big. I gotta figure out what L is. 3032. And I took a copy of it and I just wrote the things beside where it was so that I'd have it with me so I didn't have to keep looking at the looking at the booklet. 3032. 3032. I should have done this like way ahead of time. Some pretty colors. This is the wad that I'm working with. Yeah, I know. It gets, here it is. It gets bad after a while, but I do keep it, all my colors that I'm working with here in one of these little, I call them pencil cases. I got those off of Amazon. I think there was, don't quote me on this, 10 in a thing. I don't remember quite exactly. But yeah, there was a few in there. Yeah, 8 to 10, something like that. Oh, crap. Really? Oh, crap, I just dropped my bag that it's in. But I haven't been working on this too much. I don't know, I just can't seem to get started. It's an okay pattern, you know, you can see it. It's got nice clear symbols. But, I don't know. It's just not doing it for me. Oh, probably help if I ended up this thread. We are so with it on Monday, I'm telling you. What can I say? But I thought I'd do a quick stitch with me, and because I got to go to work at 10 and work till 2. I didn't want you to have to wait until 2 o'clock in the afternoon to get a video from me, or 3. I suppose I could have, but oh, come on. Nothing is working for me today. It ought to be a special day. But it's cold out there, and it's supposed to snow later on today. Hopefully after I get home, which would be nice. Excuse me. I still got froggies in my throat. What can I say? Okay, where to begin? This is kind of a weird color. Can't tell if it's green or gray. It's like a greenish, like an olive gray, because it's not a light olive green. I don't even know if you can see that on this material. Oh, come on, please. I may have to change that color out. I don't know that I've used that number yet. Anywhere. Oh, way down here. I guess it'll be okay. So yeah, I just haven't done too much stitching, just in spurts this week. Just trying to get through. See if I can bring it in so you can actually see where I'm stitching. If you've been with me a while, you know that every once in a while I'll get right off the edge. So let's try to move it around here so you can at least see what's going on. I guess we're making another thing like this right here. Where is it? Right there. That's what that is. So yeah, I'll probably start another book today. I haven't decided which one, because I found out that 2 of the audio books that I've got is in 3 parts, but I've got the last part. What can I say? I'm telling you, I can't seem to get it together for nothing. I went in there and I was in a hurry, you know, to get things done, and get what I wanted and get home, because it was cold and it was snowing a little bit. Nothing too terribly bad. My daughter went down to Walmart yesterday, and they were closed because their computer, I don't know, something was offline or whatever, and so she ended up at the dollar store. And yeah, it was great. She didn't have a good day at all. So I'm kind of glad I stayed home. Jeez. Alright. Got that little part done. See, there's just lots of little tiny things that make up a one great big thing on this, and I want to try to get this. I might not have actual finishes. I just have page finishes this year. So let's see here. Where to go next, darling? Guess we go back to the red. I think I got most of that done now. I can get a hold of the thread. And it's not like you can hop and skip and jump back and forth to certain things. I'm just taking it a little bit at a time. If I could just get the damn needle threaded. There we go. It's like, geez, I wasn't having a problem before. Boy, I was just threading them suckers left and right. Now, not so much. Okay, let's see here. There's one there. But yeah, Didn't sleep in too late today. I was up at 7, but I just couldn't get my act together for nothing. And one right there. I like to get the little crap done, but I don't want to skip across too much with dark thread. So that's how that goes. It's kind of a weird edge of a piece. I swear the pattern part is only about that big. But I wanted to finish everything on this side before I go on more to the left. Okay, let's see, is there any more? I think we got all the little that are there. Yep. Okay, that's the end of that color. I have to figure out where's that tan? I don't know. Yeah, it might be a tan. It's not a light tan. Well, I guess it's light compared to the color tan. I don't know what it is. It still looks like it's got green in it to me. So, yeah, if I'd been smart, I'd had about 4 needles out with all the colors in it, but I can't seem to coordinate that rodeo, so we're just going with what we got. Okay. And on 5. So, yeah. Did I get it? Then I just take the point of my needle and tuck that right back up underneath there. 90% of the time that goes. Should get my grab nabbit out. It's there somewhere. Oh, come on. Jeez. Some days. I just want to stitch for a little bit. So, no great plans for this week, just making it through. One moment at a time, I'm telling you. I don't know, when it gets stitched there, it kind of looks like it's green or maybe a tan, I don't know. It adds with everything else. You know, you get colors around it, then it kind of changes. So I guess it's dark enough. 36. Alright, you get there. That's one thing I hate about going up and down. I can't ever figure out where it goes. You know, finding the hole. So that's why I like using the sewing method. This doesn't have too many colors to it, which is nice. I don't know. Let me see. It's got 12 colors, so that's not too bad. I remember that now, because that thread pack, it's in a cute little box. They're cute looking. They're really cute. They're in a box. It's got all these round, I don't know, my grandmother or my mother had some pearlized cotton. I don't know if that's what they used to darn socks with. I can't remember what it was for, you know. And I don't remember ever using any myself. I mean, it's not like I was going to do embroidery with that. If I wanted to do embroidery, I'd just go get thread. I mean, DMC, or at the time, way back in the day, it was either J.P. Coates, where I was at, or Lily thread, because that's all we had available. I know, it's been forever and a day. But, so, yeah. Stuff, and more stuff. I used to get those things for, like, my birthday. Hang on, we're just gonna lift you up a bit. Cause, there we go. I keep hitting my head, and I can't see what the hell I'm doing. We had lily thread, and also the lily, oh, they were like pillowcases, or dresser scarves, or like a little round one, or a square one that you would, set a lamp on, like in, say, in the bedroom. They had lots of those kind of, they weren't kits exactly. You could get the pre-stamped, material, which was kind of like sheet material, because you were going to be doing embroidery, and not, not just cross stitch. So I made quite a few of those kinds of things. But I'd get them for my birthday or Christmas or whatever, something to keep me occupied, as you will. The biggest thing, or the most consistent thing I think we got for Christmas, were paint by numbers. We all like to do paint by number. I don't know why. It's kind of a stupid concept anymore. Okay, jeez Louise. I'm sorry, guys. I have to move you. I don't know, they never turned out the way that you wanted them to. You know? I don't know, but it did so. Gave us something to do at the time, I suppose. But I always liked getting the other things, you know, the embroidery stuff, because I was more into that, and knitting and crocheting and that kind of thing. So, but you got to pick your own colors, or it said, you know, it needs a light pink or a light green or whatever in those sewing things. So, yeah, I always thought they were great. That was before I ever knew anything about, oh, there's actually a book that you can make a pattern out of, or whatever. We weren't that advanced. And I did go off the grid once. I bought a chambray long-sleeved men's shirt, and it seems like I had a, I don't know if I drew it or I got, like an owl, and I embroidered him on the back of the shirt, and then I freehanded all the oh, what do you call them? The little flowers down the front where the buttons and stuff went, and put lots of lazy daisy stitches. I was into lazy daisy stitches. I could do them, and I could also do an outline stitch, so I made the little vine that came down, but yeah. That was about as freestyle as I got. So, but you're working off of mom and dad's money, and I didn't have a job, and I went to the stores where they went, I wasn't driving anywhere, because we lived in Houston, so it was kind of a long way to a mall, if you will. I don't know, I guess I just didn't think those things existed then. And everything came in kits. Like, I do remember when I got married the first time, and I got pregnant and all that, I found Michael's in Denver, and I got a kit that was some kind of it was a baby quilt, and it had cross stitch, and it had some embroidery on it. I don't even remember what the picture looked like, but that was the first time I had ever seen anything that extensive, I got to, Michael's, opened my brain, Oh. And I'm sure there was lots of books published, but I didn't know anything about counted cross stitch then. I just started counted cross stitch, let's call it a year and a half ago-ish. Everything else was stamped or whatever, but yeah. And then I just fell down the rabbit hole at the beginning of the year and got all kinds of counted cross stitch because I found out I liked it and I could do it, So, but I didn't want anything to do with the full coverage stuff. Alright guys, I think I blathered on long enough. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and please hit the bell, and that way you'll know when my next video comes out. Y'all have a great rest of your Monday and a good rest of your week. Stay safe, stay healthy, do all the things. Keep stitching. God bless. Bye-bye.